So it's miserable here today. I think we're going to start seeing it get a bit, the night's drawing in now, so I should be doing a bit more grafting. So another Christmas card on the agenda today. So this one's a Snowflakes one as well. I really do. I'm really enjoying using this set. Very quick, very simple, but very effective as usual. So we're using Highland Heather, the Snowflake Wishes stamp set with the Snowflake Wishes for a Merry Christmas, which is down here, and just the one die. And then it's just the nice ribbon, the very pretty ribbon. So there's that die there. And it's just the very pretty ribbon that's in the new catalogue, and it's the Snowflake Splendor ribbon, which is really pretty, but it's very stiff, so it gives you quite a nice bow. Anyway, shall we get started? So you're going to need this A6 card as usual. You're going to need your back mat, which is Highland Heather of 14.3 by 10. And this is the pearlescent white, which is 13.8 by 9.5. And what I'm going to do first is stamp the sentiment, because you want to put it at the bottom between the snowflake and the ribbon. You want to put the ribbon between the snowflake and the sentiment. So what I've done, I put it on the Stamparatus so that I know that it's going to stamp in exactly the right place where I need it to stamp. And the thing is, if it don't stamp out first time properly, you can go over it again, which is great. Let me just put that underneath there, because that just makes it a little bit more even. So I'm going to stamp my sentiment. Yes, see, look, the S that hadn't come out very well on there. So I'm just going to go back over that. And there you have it. Much better. I'll just clean that off a minute. Put that back over there. And then make sure that's dry. And then I'm just going to cut this snowflake out there. And I have now got the new Stampin' Up! Cut and emboss machine, and it is absolutely beautiful. The cuts are so pristine, precise, and it's just lovely. And the embossing, you get a much crisper emboss effect, which is really lovely. So I'll just bring the machine over and show you. Right, so what you've got is this. Very, very easy to use. Pull that down, and your platform's lovely because you've got much better coverage here. That's your base plate. Now that's an embossing plate. It replaces the blue one that we had for the Sizzix. So I'm using that one today. This is the extra shim for if you're doing very fine die cuts like this. You get 2 number 3s plates. And you've got that that embossing plate. So that's number 4. So you've got, that's number 1. This is number 2. Then you've got these 2, which is number 3, which are the cutting plates. And then you've got one which is number 4. But I'm going to be cutting the die. I'm going to cut this piece here. And what's so nice, look, it's got much. So if you've got your 6x6 embossing folder, whereas before it would catch either side of the Big Shot, this one, it absolutely fits perfectly in that space. They are bringing out a magnetic plate, but that's not come out yet. And the movement around, it's because I got it on some paper, but the movement going round is so much easier. It's amazing. And that's cut out very, very crisp, look. And that's without the metal cutting plate, which is amazing. Anyway, that's that machine. Because I've done that, I'm going to use my brush, and I don't fancy all the little bits over the floor today. I'll just poke out a few of those at the bottom. Yeah, there's a few there that needs to be poked through. But it's a very thick card, this is. This is 300 GSM. So it takes some cutting. But I didn't have to run it back. I could just do it the once through and it cut it straight away. Oh, come on. Off you come. That's it. And there, that's that. And now we're going to stick it together. No, I'm going to put the piece of ribbon around the bottom. That's the bow. I'll take up a little bit more than that. And then I'm going to put the Highland Heather on the card. Like that. Oh, I could have embossed that, couldn't I, with the snowflakes embossing folder. That's a very pretty one. A bit skewy. Get some glue on that quick. Oh dear. Oh my goodness, it just doesn't want to stick today. Get some glue on that quick. over that ribbon. Put that down. And I'm going to make a ribbon with my bow maker, with a bow maker. And you have to be really firm with this one because it's very stiff, but it does make beautiful bows. Just cut that off. I'm going to stick it on with hot glue because it's very stiff ribbon. I'm going to use hot glue. Nice thing is you can nipplate it. To how you want it. I'm going to put it right there. And then it's just a matter of putting some diamantes all around. Just put diamantes around the snowflake itself. Now I'm using 3mm. This is iridescent ones. I've had these a long time. Like most of my things. Like most of my things I've had a long time. And just putting dots of glue where I want to put my diamantes, gems, whatever you want to call them. What's nice about these iridescent ones, they sort of go with the ribbon. And it just takes on, just looks like all snowy, I suppose. Put my lid back on. See, it didn't take long, did it? Just a couple of minutes. And then you've got but you can do this with whatever. But I really do like these snowflake dies. Anyway, there you go. Have fun, everyone. I'll see you next week. Bye.